Whenever you're ready.
All right.
Give me 3, 2, 1 or something.
All right.
Oh, are we already on?
3, 2, 1. Take it away.
Okay, so we're on? Alright. Welcome to Homeless Hope, as always.
Yes, sir.
Definitely.
We finally made it back for another episode.
Yeah, it's been an interesting journey.
Yes, it has.
You know, it really has. I had my subject on for tonight.
Yeah, we've been working on it.
Yeah, we definitely been working on the subject.
Sometimes things don't go as planned, but we're on the right track this time.
Anyhow, I'm your host, Rev, otherwise known as Kyle Earnhardt. And here's Danny D.
Danny D, and the place to be, everybody. How's it going this evening? Happy 4th of July, by the way. And please subscribe to the channel. Don't forget, leave all the comments in the comments section, and we'll keep you posted on the latest topics. And thanks for joining the show today.
Well, we're going to get a little raw tonight because it is 4th of July. It is 4th of July. So we thought we would get a little bit of raw
Yep.
on things. You know? One of the subjects that we've been talking about is, let me see. God, we have so many subjects to talk about.
Right. You were thinking about...
I should start writing these things down.
If you want, I mean, it makes it as a good reference.
Alright. Well, let's talk about bestiality.
Bestiality, uh-oh.
Bestiality. Alright. So,
Somebody out there has sex with animals.
Yeah,
right?
Pretty much. Sex with animals. We're going to talk about that. I said it was going to be a little bit of raw tonight. Okay? Me, personally, I disagree with bestiality. I don't need a sheep. You know? I don't need it. Okay? But me and him was talking about sexuality between different cultures and also different religions, and also about different
like same-sex gender.
Same sex.
With the same gender and stuff.
Right. You know? And how this subject came up was very curious. Well, not curious to me and all that. But I'm gay.
Oh. That's
bisexual?
Like bisexual, yeah, something like that.
Something like that, okay. So we'll go with that, okay? A woman on a woman, if you were passing a window, and you see a woman on a woman, would you stop and watch?
Oh, yeah, I probably would, definitely. I'd definitely stop and look. You're right.
You see a man on a man, would you stop and watch?
Right, I don't know, I'd probably just, like, kind of scratch my head while I was looking and kind of just, I don't know.
Now, if you walk past that window and see a guy with a sheep.
Uh-oh. I'd definitely be scratching my head a bit on that one, definitely.
Yeah, me too. But the whole point is, you know, sexuality is one thing, you know. To hate somebody just because their sexuality,
yeah,
you know, is stupid. Now, if you walked across that window and you seen a man and woman doing the same thing, would you stop and watch? Which one would you find
that would kind of look
kind
of normal and stuff.
That would be more acceptable to you,
right? Like that's natural. Men and women usually opposites attract. Usually.
Yeah.
I haven't said that in a long time. Opposites attract. But with men and men isn't really common. It really rather uncommon. Okay,
what, but woman and woman?
A lot of men like to see women with women, but what if it was, for instance, a woman watching two men together? What would they think, right?
Oh, boy. Okay, so if a woman walks through that window and see two men together, would she sit and I would love this in the comments, would sit and watch it,
Right.
okay?
Or would she just jump in? Uh-oh.
Oh, now you're being a chauvinist pig. You're being a chauvinist pig. Oh my God, you see, she's horny. She's gonna jump right in. The reason I bring up this subject is I met somebody last night, and it went really well, and all that. But it's from the
Yeah.
same sex,
Uh-huh.
okay?
Right. Yeah.
And we had a great time.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely a great time. There's no question about that. You know, Donnie's one of my best friends.
Yep.
You know,
Yes, sir.
he knows my sexuality.
Yep. He likes
You
to
know.
be bi. You don't sound like one of those fairies all the
Oh
time.
my God! Do you want me to do the theory thing? Here, guys, let me do the theory thing. Like, oh my God, are you serious, Donnie?
Right.
Really? Oh my God, that shirt is so good.
Right.
Let me take those glasses off for you.
Right.
Come on.
That kind of thing.
You know, I'm not that way.
Exactly. He's the most natural person I ever met. Really, man. You would never know this fellow to be
Gay,
bisexual or etc.
gay,
etc.
bisexual,
Yeah.
gay, whatever you want to put it.
Right.
You know, I mean, my experience from last night, I had somebody come over. We had a couple beers, stuff like that, and I'm not gonna give out his name, obviously.
Right.
Very, oh boy, broad shoulders, strong arms, stuff like that. He could be a football player.
Right. Like you thought he was gonna manhandle you or something.
You
right?
know, and I never
Wayne.
thought in a million years, and I have good gay art. You know.
Man.
And he's like, you know, and I says, okay, I'm not going to give you the details in the bedroom. I'm not going to do that. But I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know. So, you know, sexuality is one thing.
Yeah. I was gonna say he helped out with some new supplies. Right. He got some new sneaks, man. That's killer.
He didn't buy me.
Right.
And that was before I knew he was gay.
Right. Yeah.
You know. So, you know, so where do we draw the limit at judging people?
Right. Yeah.
Where we draw it, you know, lesbians are lesbians, gays are gays, Hispanic is Hispanic, black is black, Jewish is Jewish, Christian is Christian,
Yeah.
Baptist is Baptist, and all that other stuff. Where do we draw the line about discrimination?
That's what I was thinking. Well, you know, like when you go into a nightclub and everything, right? And you're looking at these two girls from across the rave. Like, let's say you go into a rave club or like, you know, or like a nightclub or whatever. And you're looking across the dance floor and you see these two girls, right? And they're just looking like they're just making out with each other, right? And you're looking at them, you're like, okay, really? Most people think like they're gonna sit and watch, like they like to see that. There's people out there they like to see that. But
yeah, but
what
you
if
have two guys making out at the bar? What's the difference?
right? Two guys making out at the bar,
Two guys making out at the bar, whatever.
right?
Most people get pissed off about that. Two
Right.
girls making out at the bar, nobody has a problem with that.
Right.
A man and a woman making out at the bar, nobody has a problem with that. But two gay guys making out at the bar, people have a problem with that. Why
Seem
is
like
that?
it. I don't know.
You know?
No, maybe because the men. What if the woman was watching the two men together? Maybe she would like it and join in.
From my
All right.
experience, I'm 50 years old. I've been bisexual all my life. I can get my ass kicked by just telling the wrong person of my sexuality.
You
And
know,
it is the truth.
I think you're right, maybe on that. I think you might be
You know,
right.
people are homophobic and all that other stuff. Black people they cannot hide their color of their skin, other than Michael Jackson. I'll give him that one.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
other than that, you can't hide it. Jewish, you can't hide it. You got the big nose. I'm not picking on the Jewish, but you have big noses.
Right. Yes.
You know, all that. You know, you know, it's a shame that we live in a society that we're so prejudiced against
Like certain
different
things,
beliefs.
like different beliefs, exactly. Different beliefs. That's what I was thinking.
You know, I mean, you'd be stoned to death if you were like me back in the 17, 1800s.
Right.
I'd be stoned to death.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's a fact. It's the truth.
Yeah.
Especially in third world countries, India, Saudi Arabia, and stuff like that.
They have very strong beliefs or what they believe in.
Right. You know? So, and just being, and I'll even throw down to the blacks. You know? They have to deal with their own stuff. They can't hide who they are. I can hide who I am. Right? Donnie,
Yeah.
I didn't have to tell you of who I am and what my sexual preference is.
Right. That's where you're thinking it's good to be proud of who you are and what you believe and everything. That's what most people want to be. Proud of who they are and what they believe, basically. So no one should have trouble with, or some people like, oh, look at these dudes over here. What are they doing? You know, most people just turn their head and walk the other way. You know, I mean, that's
You know, here in the United States, we talk about equal equality. Both women and all that. Women, blacks, Jews, Christians, everybody. If you take a job at Walmart and you go into the break room, you're gonna see a big old poster right there saying equal equality, and I'm sure you've seen them,
right.
Donnie.
EOE, equal opportunity employer. Right.
Right. You know. Whether it's other than age or anything else like that, doesn't matter. But as civilians and stuff like that, we don't live by those standards.
Don't
But
take it
most
into
people don't do.
consideration unless it's in the workplace. It's kind of crazy, isn't it?
It is. It is. Definitely is.
Yum.
You know. Am I in the closet? Let me ask. I don't go out there and say I'm gay. I'm bisexual.
Right. You don't go out there wearing dresses either, dude. Yeah.
I've done. Believe it or not, guys, I got pictures. If you ever want to go ahead and text us in the comment
You
section.
think it was just a Halloween costume, maybe? Or
Well, no, I had a good time.
Right.
But anyhow, I was hanging out with a few friends and stuff like that, and I just got a little carried away. But I had a great night. I had a great night.
Yeah, right.
And even if you want to wear dresses, and if you want to be flamboyant, go ahead.
That reminds me of a movie, actually. Like, there was a movie called Mrs. Doubtfire. Figure that one out, right?
Yeah,
Mrs. Doubtfire would, and hey, it was Robin Williams in it.
Yeah.
He was a good actor.
What was one of the best actors, actually.
Yeah, Robin Williams.
One of the best comedians in the world.
Yeah, definitely.
But my point is, don't judge a book by its cover. Don't. I definitely don't. Do I look gay?
Of course not. You look like a hick. Really?
The man that I was with last night, I'm putting my sex life out here now. That I was with last night, he looked like a football player. Seriously. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Puerto Rican guy. Arms this fucking big and shit like that. I had a great night.
Right.
I didn't catch him for gay for a minute.
Right. Would never
but
knew.
he's proud of being gay.
Right. To the point he had to say something.
Yeah.
He had to
and
say
I
something.
said, okay, that's okay. I'm bisexual. And we decided to hook up. And had a great night.
Yep.
You know? I don't want to put my sex life out there too much, but, don't judge a book by its cover. Never
Yep.
do that. You know? I've known, well, you just talked to me about
The girls in the
me
nightclub.
going into drag, right? I was hanging out with two lesbians, good friends of mine,
Right.
okay? And they wanted to do a party night, and I said, okay, that's fine. They painted my toenails, they cut my beard, they did everything, did my eyelashes, put fake eyelashes on, put some earrings on, dressed me up in some clothes, shaved my arms, and all that other stuff, and painted my toenails, which was a very big mistake.
Yeah.
Very big mistake. And all that. And we had a good party time.
Yeah.
We had a really good party time. We had fun. We're smiling and laughing.
That's great, right?
Yeah, but I had to go to court the next morning.
Plenty of beers. Oh.
That's the one that I went to jail
Yeah.
with pink toenails.
Oh boy.
I got the makeup off. I got everything off. Oh, but the pink toenails, I totally forgot about it. And I was only
Right.
locked up for 10 days. It was a minor infraction. But it was like, oh my God, I'm going to die.
I know one of those, like you wish you had some toenail polish remover.
God, I tried everything, but in jail, all you get is plastic forks.
Right. Of course. You
I'm
know.
trying to scrape this shit off. Like, oh my God, I'm going to die. I got gods winking at me.
Uh-oh.
And I'm like, oh boy.
Okay.
Big old dudes coming by going, hey. Nay, I might be bisexual, I might be gay, whatever you want to do it and stuff, but I don't go out and screw everybody.
I would call it bisexual because you have a wife, you have kids, and stuff
Donnie,
like that.
since I left my wife, I've been with women and I've been with men.
Right.
Okay?
That's
Not
bad.
that big of a deal. I'm waiting to fall in love. And whether it's with a woman or whether it's a man, we'll just have to wait and see.
Right.
And continue on watching the show.
You remember what I was saying momentarily? It may have something to do with, I heard about this, Brent, look, I heard about this once before, right? It may have something to do with your zodiac sign, like the zodiac sign.
Oh, you want to go on
and
that?
everything.
Go ahead and explain that.
Yeah, the zodiac symbol. But maybe depending, like I heard this once before, I don't know if it's true 100% or whatever, but depending on what zodiac sign you are in the 12 months of the zodiac may have an impact on whether or not you're in the bi or gay organization or community. Something like that. Like I heard of that once before, but I'm not for sure. Maybe that might have something to do with the decision of somebody decide whether if they decide to be bi or gay or
All right,
something
are we really
like that.
gonna go
Like,
on
what do you
this?
think?
Are we really going to go on this?
Yeah, that's what I was just recapping. That's all.
Yeah. This is where, and I always love when me and Donnie disagree.
Right.
You know, because it brings up more conversation. And the thing about it is, a lot of people blame certain things on somebody being born gay.
Right. Yeah.
Okay? Whether it's genetic, whether it's, social. If you take a gay person and put them in a Baptist church, and they got to say, it's wrong, it's a devil, it's inside you, da-da-da.
Something like it's
Okay.
almost like it's a personal belief, actually.
And all that. You think this is where me and Donnie's going to disagree, which is great, which is wonderful. Here's what we got to disagree with. A zodiac on the birthday and the time that you were born,
Yeah.
I don't think means shit. I really don't. God made you the way He made you. That's it. You
You're
know, I
right.
don't think it's a luck of the stars or the calendar or anything else like that. I don't think that.
That's astrology. They call it astrology. Yeah, like you were like depending on like what months you were born, it has a trigger. It, but yes, everybody, it has like a trigger in your karma or something that it is almost like, how can I say it? Um, like you're in tune with the stars and evolution and shit things kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
Donnie,
Something like that.
I'm not going to dismiss you on what you're saying. I'm not going to dismiss on it because I believe in the paranormal. You know, I believe in the
Yeah,
paranormal. I believe in the stars. I believe in this, that, and the other thing. But the minute that you're born
yeah.
and the stars are aligned, is that going to make you a different person? That is an interesting question.
I gotta do more research. I
Yeah, that's
gotta
an
do more
interesting
research.
question because I was born, you know, if you were born on November 1st
Yeah,
and the stars were aligned, is that going to make your personality different
right,
than somebody else's? It's
right.
interesting. We have to look it up. Absolutely.
Man, it's in
And
astrology.
actually, I
Yeah,
find it very fascinating.
right. Yeah,
You know, I mean, and if you're born on December 29th and the stars in a certain way at a certain time,
right,
are you born that way?
right.
Oh man, it's a really interesting subject.
Yeah, it is.
You know, it definitely
And
is.
there's other people out there.
All right. I'm gonna screw with you here for a second.
There's
Donnie.
other people out there too, and they think something like I'm kind of throws me for a loop. Actually.
I'm gonna throw something at you. How much time we got, Donnie?
Oh, 15 minutes.
Oh, you're fine. I'm gonna throw something at you. Okay. Let's go off your theory.
Right.
Okay. You're
Yeah.
born on a certain day, certain hour, certain second. Okay, is that correct?
Right.
Okay. That's gonna make you who you are,
You're exactly
according
right.
to what you're saying.
Right.
Is that correct? Okay. Let's just say hypothetically, when the stars are in line and all that other stuff,
Yeah.
okay, that certain second, that certain moment, and all that, and a child's being born.
Yeah.
I don't want to call them aliens, spirits, or whatever. Whoever's up there,
Yep.
and it's called a soul, and they jump down into that baby's soul.
Right. Like a karma or something.
Maybe it's a boy, maybe it's a girl, maybe it's a lizard. We don't know.
Right.
Okay? Who knows? And jumps into that child. That child grows up with that soul from the aliens or soul or God or whatever.
Spirits from above, maybe.
Yeah, spirits from above. Yeah. Yeah. What do you think? It's only a theory.
Right. And I was touching bases on. We were talking earlier about. There's some people out there that they were abused in a relationship by their lover, and not physically abused, but
Mentally,
yes, mentally abused.
I don't think we have time for this subject, but we'll give it a shot.
So they decide to play around with Fido and stuff. And I'm like, oh.
I don't
Something
know if we
like
have
that.
time for this. You
We
have
can,
different kinds of abuse.
yeah,
Okay, you got physical abuse, mental abuse, emotional abuse,
yeah,
and forget about the abuse. for a moment. When people go into depression, it's because one of their loved ones died, their mother died, um, their husband died, the kid died, and stuff like that. So you go into a massive depression.
Right.
Am I wrong on this one?
Yeah, right. Massive depression, yes.
You know, and
So,
that's where anger comes out, stuff like that. I
people like to experience different sexuality out there. So,
I enjoy my sexuality, and that's the thing.
yeah,
Our society today tells me that I'm wrong on my sexuality. They say
right.
I'm wrong.
I was touching bases on the bestiality topic, yo.
Oh God, we're gonna have to make another show after this one.
All right.
But I think we're running out of time, right?
Yeah, we can call it a show. Definitely, yo.
All right. We'll make up another show. We'll do another show, possibly tonight or tomorrow. The thing about it is that this was an interesting show.
Yep,
You know, be happy who you are.
definitely, and be proud of what you what you love to do, pretty much.
If you're a
Yeah.
Muslim, be a Muslim and embrace it. If you're gay, embrace it.
Yep.
If you're a Christian, embrace it.
Follow your beliefs and what makes you happy. Pretty much.
Absolutely. You know, definitely. I am proud of who I am and what I do. Anyhow, Rug is out, as always.